Hi guys, this is Armando from bonefico.com. I wanted to make a video to show you how to use the templates in the system. So I'm going to go ahead and log in as admin. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the company menu, down to templates. And the way you use the templates here is I have a couple of templates here that we can look through. And to look at each of them, you just click on the drop-down box and click on the name. But if you wanted to create your own new template, select the top item, which is create a new letter template. You start with a blank screen here. And suppose I had a letter already that I wanted to mimic. Okay, so I have this letter here. I'm going to highlight the letter, copy it, paste it into my template text. And what I want to start doing now is replacing the items that I want the template to replace. So where I see the date here, March 23rd, I want current date to be printed there. So I'm going to take the current date and paste it over that section. Here's the bureau name. I don't want that to say Equifax every time, so I'm going to copy bureau name from here and paste it over on top of Equifax. Here's the address, so I'm going to take bureau address and paste that on top of the address here. So that no matter which bureau I'm using, it's going to show the correct bureau address. The other thing I'm going to do is this list of accounts, I'm going to remove this. Basically what that was the creditor, the account, and the dispute reason. So these here are self-repeating. So if I have, 5 items on a credit report that are going to show on this letter, all I have to do is put this once and it's going to repeat all 5 items. Okay, so it's self-repeating. I don't have to put that 5 times. Just put it in there once. The other things I'm noticing that I might need is the client's first, last name, and address. So I'm going to copy this from here and put it right about here. And I'm going to put the first name next to the last name, address below it, and then I'm going to take the first and last name and put it here below the thank you. Okay, so the template's pretty much done. Let me look at what I was trying to copy to see if there's any other formatting changes to do. Okay, so it looks here that it says the section 609 all the way to verify is in bold. So what I want to do is I want to take these tags from HTML and I'm going to surround the section that I want to have bolded. So this is the opening tag right here. It's a greater than, less than sign with a B in the middle, all the way to the word verify. And I'm going to put a closing tag, which is a B and a slash between the greater than, less than. Okay, so everything between the opening tag and the closing tag is going to be bolded. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing for this section right here. So I want this part bolded all the way down to here. And let's see, this has this bolded, but I'm gonna skip on this one here. And then I'm gonna put the bolding on non-account holding inquiries and a promotional suppression. So non-account holding and a promotional suppression. Okay, so I'm going to save this template. Actually, I have to give it a name. Let's give it a name. Let's call it test template. Click on save. And now test template is here, one of the templates that's going to be available in my system. So to use it, I'm going to log out as an admin and log in as a manager. And I'm going to go to one of my clients, Mark Cuban. I've already started entering his TransUnion information. So what I want to do now is add these items here to the new template that I created, which shows up here, test template. Click on add to letter, and now those items have been copied over to this new test template. I think it's good, so I'm just going to mark this as complete, and it's going to allow me to print it. Okay, so I'm going to jump over to the printing section. I can see that Mark Cuban's letters here. When I click on review, this is more or less what it's going to look like. As you can see, we still have these HTML tags in here. And you can also see that the repeating item caused the creditor, account, and reason to show up for each of the items that I added to the letter. Okay. You can see Mark Cuban's name got put over to the letter, today's date, the address, the bureau and address. What I can do to see what it's really going to look like when I print it is click on Save and Preview. That's going to pop up this window, and you may need to allow pop-ups on the site for this to work. But this is what's going to print. You can see it did make this section bold. Listed the accounts here. If I click on Print Preview, this is what my letter is going to look like. So I might make a modification to it. I might think that there's an extra space right here and try the Save and Preview again. It looks a little bit better. Dragged into the second page just because I have so many items here. I might take a space out of here and maybe a space out of here to help it. Let me try that. And click on Save and Preview. Okay, still went into 2 pages, but I would be able to get around that by just selecting the single page to print. At this time, I'm pretty happy with it, so I'm going to click on this letter is ready to print and send, and click on Save Letter. Go back into Print Letters. The Mark Cuban letter is now in the Ready to Print and Send section. I can click on this button and again do the preview and printing from here. I can also print the documents that he uploaded. And once I'm ready to send it, I'd mark whether I sent it certified mail or fax. And at this point, the Mark Cuban letter is in the sent letters. So I hope that helps to show how to create a letter template and how to use it within the system. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.